think we're good. Let me just make sure that we are set up. Had a big set of frame drops right there, but it looks like it's going down, no problem though. I think that's fine. There we go. I'm gonna send this out because I have not streamed in a long time. Like a very long time. It's been like a week. I do apologize for the wait on this. It's been a very long week. I had to do a lot of just overall work, and just overall, it's been a long week. So I'm not sure who's gonna show up here. It's been a while. Fortunately, it all worked out actually very well. I got a lot of stuff done, and even some other things done as well that I wasn't planning on doing, but you know, sometimes it works out. And I've just been kind of real tired today. It's been a long day, but it's been good, I think. Just gonna pull this up real quick because I kind of forget. I don't forget what we were doing, but I don't not remember either. I did look just to see, you know, the previous stream what we were doing. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll just see what happens. And hey, Liana. It's been a while. It's been a long while. So we'll go ahead and just let the intro... We'll go ahead and load up the save file. Let the intro play. I know we just got to a town. I know that was the last thing we did.
A change in time finally made up my mind. I raise my hand from beneath the shifting sand and embrace the wind of change. Suddenly, everything is up to me. Pages turn, flashing full of memories. I can see it all too clear. The time has come to face my fear. And there's a fire burning in my heart to shine when all is torn apart. And I will make it through this desert storm, safe and warm. My shield is strong. I'll take my chances here now. Bring on the fight. I'll find a way to win somehow. No tomorrows, no regrets. I'll risk it all for this brand new day.
Still a very good intro. Alright. Back to work, though. So what were we doing? We went to, I think it was Little Twister, is where we're at. Whatever this town is. How are we doing on items and money? Okay, we should be fine. I got items. We should be alright. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Run. It's been a bit. The only thing I've played, like, in the I haven't played much in the last week, aside from, I did finish Cold Steel 4, finally. That was a, wow. That was something. I think I get people's problem with it, but I guess I just don't have a problem with it. Is what I'd say about it. I think that game's only issue is that it does have way too many. It does have too many playable characters, but I think that's also in service of what that game is doing. So there's all of that. But overall, it's very good. It's a very long game. It was a very long game. It was it wound up being about 123 hours for me. So, and I was like, that seemed to fly though. Like, it did not feel like 120 hours. Name tag. That's another naming thing. But I did some writing, but it all turned out pretty well. And then I accidentally made a whole bunch of stuff for a game, so that was fun. That project, I posted a bit of it on Twitter. I posted more of it on my private Twitter, because it is that kind of thing. But, you know, it is that kind of thing. Might get an item that allows us to cross gaps soon. But it's been a week. The little girl we have seen. We talked to this guy already. I think we already went up here last time. Yeah, I already went through all this stuff. Whew, a little tired today. Might not be a very long stream today, just because it's a little late. Just want to kind of get back into the swing of things. I might stream again tomorrow. If I think about it. Oh, she's cute. That's a cute face graphic. Do a little bit here. I think weight probably increases speed because it's removing the weight of the weapon itself. Those are useful. Is that a duplicator? No, that's a... Item was up there. I think it's from the crates here. Hope we don't lose it. That's a duplicator. Duplicators are always good. Anybody else? There as well, but Timmy has not fallen down, and so we're good. Anybody else to talk to here? Talk to you. Do you have anything else to say? Oh, here, let's listen. Run downtown. A shrine to the north. Alright, shrine to the north. That sounds like a dungeon. Ooh. Drop frames are happening. Frames are dropping. Let me check something here. Okay, my computer's doing something that weird thing again. Okay. Let's see if that helps. That's okay. No, it's all right. No, I can see this. I can see it too. I had a. Whenever I connect my computer to wiredly, it still stays on like a wireless connection, but also at the same time wired. So I don't know why it's doing that. But it looks like I'm able to turn it off and still keep the stream going. It looks like it's doing all right for me now. In fact, it's going down. Yeah, my drop frames are going down now. It makes a conflict happen though with the internet somehow. But it looks like it's okay. Can you still hear? Can you at least still hear me now? I know your internet doesn't do very well. But it looks like it's still going on my end. I can actually check it from I can check it from my phone. I might do that real quick. Okay, good. You can hear me fine. I'm actually going to use my phone and the Twitch app, and I'm gonna watch myself real quick. So yeah, it looks like I just saw your message there. We're still dropping some frames though. It looks like we're still going. But keep that up while I look at myself. Alright. Awesome. Okay. Weren't these things special somehow? They do something weird. No, they're not. Looks like we're doing all right. My phone here has my stream on, that's no problem. There we go. All right. Glimmering emblem. So now what are we dealing with? Alright, let's go this way here. You can see a second viewer, but I think that's actually me watching myself. Let's see, I'm gonna push. Let's see what we're working with here. Hobgobs. Dang. Attack Niffy. Apparently my phone needs a battery charge. I'll do that later. So, looks like my stream is looking okay. And yeah, my drop frames are going down, so. So here we go. That's interesting. That's a puzzle. See what happens when we do this. The other block on the other side moves as well. I like that. Oh, that's fine. You can keep my voice in the background or something. I don't know. If you want. I submitted my top 3 last night. I'll do an actual list on Twitter, kind of around that week. I set it up basically just to actually type out the stuff. Or the actual list is pretty much set. Open up the chest. Oh. Ooh, level up. Alright. Card. Probably use this more. You say. Being the crystal's luster and the gate will open. Kind of a weird shaped room. Okay, we're back over here now. Just go in here. 4,200 Gela. Also, something I noticed finally, this song is a the same motif as the opening. Setting fire the same opposite ones. There we go. Here. Oh, okay. That's the way to do it. Consider you on the third chest? Yeah, yeah. More hobnobs. finally, someone's streaming Cyberpunk. Hey, Onyx. Hey, Onyx, how's it going? Just got Amarant and FF9. Okay, so you're into the second disc. Oh, that's what you do. Oh, well, okay. How much game is left for you? Then I have to think about that, actually. If Amarant just joined the party, that means you're in the Summoner... You've been to the Summoner Village, right? Does that sound about right? Okay. You've not been to the Aoife tree yet, right? You were at the tree. Have you fought the boss at the tree yet? You killed the soul cage. Okay, okay. Pretty much, you saw the mist dry up. Did Queen Braun do anything? That's my other question. Not yet, okay, so... I think you're still in the second disc, then. Sounds right. That sounds about right. Okay. Oh, Onyx is... John is dead. Should probably fix that. Not since you reached the continent. Okay, so I think you're still in the second disc, then. But if you've already done the Aoife tree, then yeah, I think that's the best dungeon in the game. Just my opinion. That's like my favorite section of the game. Is that specific dungeon. But no, it's still fun. It's still a fine thing. I don't like FF9. I think as much as most people do. I know a lot of people really like FF9, and I like it, but I don't think it's as good as 7, like at all. And then like FF8 is probably worse, but I've only played a little bit of FF8, to be honest. Not having a great time mechanically. That sounds about right, actually. Because, yeah, mechanically that game is, I think the main issue I have with it is that it's very slow learning skills the way the game kind of wants you to. Like, it's a fun... I think the other thing also that FF9 doesn't quite do for me is its story. I think its story is good until Disc 3. Yeah, even like with the gear swap, even like with the times 3 speed, that game is still kind of tedious, kind of slow. I think it's still a fine game. Like, I think it's a beautiful looking game. It sounds wonderful. I understand why people like that game. Its cast is good. Its setting is actually very, very good. But I think overall, the actual story sort of sours, I think, at the end. Which is unfortunate. I even say, like, Disc 3 is when it starts doing that. Kuja is not as interesting as he thinks he is. like I said, which is unfortunate because I think that game does have some things going for it that are pretty nice. It was definitely a side project, given the Final Fantasy numbered treatment. It kind of feels like. That being so close to 10, like I like 10 more than 9, so take what you will from that. Though it's been a while since I've played. I have not revisited 10 in a while. I've thought about that. Was actually one of the games I was thinking about doing instead of Wild Arms 3. Either this or Bait and Kaitos. Come back around. I had people vote. I don't even try. Honestly, like steal rates in 9, pretty much stealing in 9, I hardly try. Uh-oh. Ambushed. Yeah, I think that game is just a little too. It's a bit slow. It's one of those where I understand why people like it, but I also like. Are y'all saying you like 9 the best because you don't want to say 7 is the best? I understand that a little bit. I used to like. I liked 9 a lot around the time early when it was released. Over time, it has not held up for me as much. Still a fine game, though. It's not Final Fantasy VIII, I can tell you that. Interesting. But that's enough about 9. Tetramaster's terrible. Tetramaster is not fun. I agree on that one. I don't even like Triple Triad, though, so I'll admit. Those card games are not very good. Look, Cold Steel 3 and 4 have a card game called Vantage Master, and it's actually kind of good. I was surprised when I was doing a Cold Steel 3 playthrough on Switch just for a bit. I had a lot of fun playing, actually getting into Vantage Masters. Yeah, Tetramaster is not very fun. The order? Tetramaster, you match up the numbers to do the thing, and the thing happens. I never got it, honestly. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I didn't see that over there. I probably should have broken it. Yeah, sometimes just loose. Hurt. Oh no, John's dead. Nine being the worst. I honestly think that's kind of fair. I also don't want to say how far you are right now, because it would probably scare you, and you wouldn't finish. See, I do actually want to maybe go back to 8 a little bit, try more. I've played about almost the whole first disc of it. I wasn't having a bad time with it. I got distracted, I think, which happens. I think it's completely fair. I actually bought a copy on the PS1 before that remaster came out. That's what I was playing it on. I found like a nice, good, pristine copy of it. Not yet. It did not turn into a boat, but I know I was in the labyrinth where you have to go and find the thing. You had to go into the labyrinth to find a thing, and there's 2 other GFs in there that's like a Minotaur. It wasn't a Minotaur or something? I don't know which ones, but I was solving that puzzle. Like, you just have to pop into the dungeon, talk to the guy, or talk to the body, like, in the front of the dungeon, and then go. But I know it's, like, it's near the end of the first disc, from what I understand. Yeah, from what I know. It wasn't very far at all. It was like 5 to 7 hours in. Somewhere in there. I was doing the game properly though. I was building up my you know, what are they called? The things that you do in that game. Drawing, whatever they are. I know it wasn't very far though. Junctions, that's it. They're called junctions. I know the main thing with that game, though, is not to grind too much, because your enemies scale along with you. But it's still, I was having a good time. I think the music in 8 is good. Like, I had not heard the soundtrack at all until I popped it in for the first time. And I was like, oh, this soundtrack is very good. I'm surprised I've not heard the soundtrack. That's true. You do get better. You do get better junctions, and you get better draws from them. That's still rad. Don't power level. I have a. Well, I bought a couple memory cards just for, you know, actual PS1 saves, and one of the cards I have has a very high level, like a high level, you know, a save file in that game with like a whole bunch of time put into it. Like, someone liked this game. Good for them. You've probably noticed this, I am not much of a power leveler at all when it comes to RPGs. I'm definitely on the Lunar school of, definitely Lunar, probably help with that. Don't power level in Lunar. Well, in the PS1 version, in the Sega CD version, there's a really good spot to power level in that game. If you ever play the Sega CD version of Luna, or if I ever play through that again, I'll stream it. I'll show everybody what that is. Really? Like level 70 for Naoto? That's like a level 40 dungeon. Or no, maybe it's like 50, 60. Maybe it's like 50. That's interesting. Actually, I am very curious about his RPG opinions. No, actually, I'm more curious about his opinions if he's not good at them. If he's really bad at them, I'm actually very curious as to, you know, what sort of solutions you come up with to power level. Specifically, because I couldn't do that. I would be finding my whole thing in RPG is finding an easy way around things, not power leveling to make that the easy way. That explains it. Oh shoot, June's dead. You said this guy, and that explains it. What the heck is going on? Okay. FF7. FF7 is probably the easiest one. Not to say like, you know, it's, you know, like a baby game at all, but it is probably the easiest of the PS1 Final Fantasy. Probably even all of them. And FF10 does not let you grind very much, so that one I understand. We're dying. As I have noticed, we're dying. In fact, what I'm gonna do here. Well, I mean, it's... Unless it doesn't grind you very much, but it doesn't like grind as much, but your that sphere grid is what's determining your stats and your growth in that game. Yeah, you did pay attention. This is a yeah, you are correct. This game you did pay attention a lot. So that's how we're gonna do it. The other thing too is you cannot run from battles in this game. Oh, that's not good. Nice. I say just kind of go with what you want. Your first character is what decides your end game, final dungeon, and your final boss. So that's the only thing you really want to do. My initial party when I played through the game, I did Angela as my main character for the remake, and I did Duran and I'm trying to think of her name in the actual localization. Lee's. So that was my party for the. That was my party for the remake initially. I want to do another playthrough of that game at some point and go ahead and do the other three characters. The main thing in the original version, spells. magic is handled a little differently in the original version than the remake. The remake, everything is real time, so you're not waiting for... You don't have... The game does not pause while magic happens on screen. So you're using magic is instead in real time, and magic is actually still quite useful, but it's just in a different way. Plus, you can dodge magic in this game, in the remake, which really does help. Like, if the remake does one thing really, really well, it lets you dodge magic, and yeah, we're going to die here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fine. So your main difference in the remake is just that everybody is, you're all, there. Spear. Reese is good. I think her final boss is still considered the hard one, along with, Hawkeye. Her and Hawkeye have, her and Hawkeye's villains actually are the same, so... having both of them in the party does actually help. Give you some extra scenes with them, but everybody's in the story no matter what, so if you make it that far, you will beat them no matter what. You'll be fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and let this happen and use a Gimmel coin. Hey, it's not an ambush anymore. That was the thing that killed me, it was an ambush. Kevin's fine. No matter who you pick as your main character, you can switch to the other characters to play as them. The other two that you pick. I do see it's still red. I'm gonna ask a dumb question. It's a dumb question. What exactly is that doing? Is it lowering his max HP due to dying? Oh, he's a zombie? No. Oh no. Good joke. Okay. I was asking a serious question. It's like, is that, he has lowered max HP, okay, is that probably because he, it's probably because he fainted in battle. I've had him faint in battle already. That's probably what's happened, I'm assuming. Take a look at the hobgoblins first, and we'll worry about these angel things. I'm not sure what that attack is doing. Well, I know it's a weight, but I'll figure out what it does. Oh, wait, you know what? I see this puzzle now. Hold up. I see this puzzle now. I'd come in here before. Not entirely sure what to do, but I think I see it now. Push this over here. Now we need to push two of them over here, and then this switch over here. There we go. I'm smart. Figured it out eventually. Maybe they start with like 25 FP. That'd be great. That'd be great. Might leave this dungeon in the middle of it, go heal. Dang. Once I open this next area, we'll probably do it like that. Gotcha. Let the plot happen. This block over here. Growth egg. Alright, now that I've opened this up, something I haven't really done in this game yet, and that's leave the dungeon and go heal and save and then come back. Alright, sounds good. Get some dinner. Heal. I just fight this one. That's what this place is called. There we go. Alright, we'll go back to full HP. Max HP going down while you, after death in battle. That's a saga thing. Beep. Let's go get these arms that once again. Check our meeting equipments. Let's see what we got. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get into here. It's probably a good way to save there. Uh-oh. I don't like this. There's webs. Flash it. Cheese sucks, huh? Is it all cheese, or is it just like certain kinds of cheese? Because cheese as a staple food isn't like a worldwide thing, even though some might say. Giant spider, isn't it? No, it's not. That's not a giant spider. That is a mono-eye titan. That is a beholder. All right. So I do have an FAQ open for this game as well, just kind of keep pace. You know where I am currently right now. What's kind of a good place to stop. Is kind of what I look at. The tip for this boss is usually FAQs have like a tip for it. This boss is just keep shooting it to win. That's funny. Anyway, as far as cheese goes, so I used to work in a cheese packing plant, and I think at that time I would have definitely said too, cheese sucked. Cheese is bad. I like cheese. There are cheeses I definitely like more than others. There are cheeses I don't like. I don't like Swiss cheese at all. And is it really cheating if I'm looking at a walkthrough? Is it really cheating? I don't think so. I think GameFAQs is perfectly acceptable. Mike Matei is not watching, so I don't care. If Mike Matei were watching, then I would use save states. That's how bad I am. I think I understand that. Like, cheese by itself. There's some cheese by itself that I'm like, man, this is good. This is good stuff. Like pepper jack. I would eat pepper jack. I can eat pepper jack. It's good. That cheese works by itself. American cheese, you don't eat that by itself. It's nasty. That goes on top of things. That goes inside grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, Jetstorm4 terrible at RPGs. Need a walkthrough for this to do. I just have it open just to look at it, just so I don't get completely lost. Because that's fun. Stuffy today. I don't know. This walkthrough did say just keep shooting it. You win. There's a. Probably something else on the side. Ooh, dark light. So we got another Guardian, didn't we? want Gouda. I think most of the smoked stuff's pretty good. I think I agree with that. I can be down with that. How do you feel about macaroni and cheese? Depending on like multiple cheeses inside of a macaroni and cheese. Like say like a combination of like Munster cheese, cheddar, other other cheeses as well. Mostly yellow. You don't like mac and cheese? Okay. Because that's basically a melted cheese dish right there. It's a stigma for no, not stigmas. I just got off of a Cold Steel. I just got off of the Trails of game. We're talking about stigmas. The chalk. It's a symbol of sin. Speaking of sin, here's the sin of the humanity. Hey, it's another eyeball. Hecto Eye Titan. Alright, let's see. I actually now I want to see what the thing is. This boss counters with dark matter, so just attack it anyways. Great. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna counter with that attack now. Dark Warner. No. Okay. All attack. There's cottages as well too in FF9, right? Yeah, that's a thing in other Final Fantasy. Not yet. I think there are cottages. Only tents. Would you say that this game, that FF9 is pretty intense? I have the biggest grin on my face right now. Ah, I enjoyed that. Thank you. I needed that. I know. That was a pretty. That was a pretty intense response. It was pretty needed. It's okay. It's okay, Leon. I was camping for it. No effect. I guess it's a light elemental, even though it's using dark matter. Curious. Ooh. That's a lot. Reload. Attack is fun. There we go. Big damage, big prizes. And we did it. Are we a strong enough burden, or are we strong enough to carry this burden? I don't know. Oh shoot, it's one girl. He's divine. He's the divine. This thing is a divine fortress. Okay. Oh, you evil people. Go back to Little Rock. Let's go back, heal, save, and we'll do another round of talking to the town here, seeing what's up. The P3 credits theme, yeah. I like the answer credits theme a whole lot. 10 years ago at the laboratory in the Northwest, a bunch of scientists were studying ley lines. The Northwest, huh? Okay. Yeah, the P3 credits theme is good. The answer one is really good. Like that song can enter my head at any moment, any time. And then like, oh no, I can't get out of my head. Save game. Oh man, you've been talking about P3 because I know you've been playing through it. I know you just finished it. And I'm like, oh man, I would. I know I have Royal and P5 Royal. Like I should probably play that, but I'm like, no. P3 sounds way better right now. I think I understand now why we all like P3. Like, a lot of us really, really like P3. Like, P3 is very good. So it's like Northwest, huh? Yeah, looking for the ley line observatory. Doom to obscurity. Oh, is this the area that we already explored? Yeah. I know as well, like, Persona 5 is a very important game for you as well, and that one too is like, you know, it's fine, but like, oh man, P3, like P3 was the first one I played, so in fact I got that game right before my senior year of high school. Like I said, I think before we talked, I had the I got the Persona 3 FES version. Scanning the memory card PS2 may start to take longer, but it must be done. Yeah. But Persona 3 is good. Yeah, it was $30 when I bought it. I have a copy of the original release as well, so like that's something I have too. There are some differences between the two versions, though. They are like one of them is they have different test questions. Is kind of the main difference, and the persona selection is different as well. But you can use the P3 FES version for your New Game Plus from the original release as well, I believe. Like if you want to do New Game Plus with the FES, you can do that. FES also has Answer, but nothing carries over to Answer in those games. Like you can get FES just for Answer, and just play Answer if you wanted to. Like there's no you don't carry over anything in like a save file at all to Answer. And Answer has some different. Answer is a little bit different. I think of the added Persona content, it's the best one of those, even though it is also like very difficult. Yeah, it's selectable right away. You don't have to beat the game first. Yeah, you can just play through. You can just start with Answer if you absolutely wanted to do that. Did I just convince you? Just to know that Answer is harder. It's like equivalent to hard mode. Like there's only really one difficulty, and it's hard mode. Yeah, if you wanted to do that, you can do FES and just go straight into Answer if you wanted to. Now that you've beaten the game, you should be used to kind of all the mechanics. Flat. There is one major thing that Persona 3 that Answer does not have, but I'll let you discover that. Okay. Yeah, if you thought Persona 3 was too easy, I think it'd be fine. Granted, I think you got every Persona as well, so that's gonna make things easier. But you know, it's kind of throughout. Yeah. For the longest time, a lot of people were kind of building those games up as like these really hard games, but it's really interesting to see you find them kind of easy. Looking for the dungeons. There we go. Cat's running. For some reason, I'm reminded of Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts is a cat. Well, Covenant has a cat boss, and then From the New World has a player character that's a drunken cat. Cat's gravity matter. Dang, it's like a half. That might be the case. So if you played 5 first and then went back to 4 and then to 3, even though there are some different mechanics at work, couple of tweaks that like Persona 4 has. Now just remember though, when you do, if you do FES, you cannot control your party members in that version. Just remember that it'll still be AI party members. That is one thing I should tell you. That's alright, June. Oh, alright. Hey, June. That's okay. We're just kind of here. It's been a while. I've been well, but I've just been really busy this past week, so I sort of just decided to go ahead and take a break streaming for a bit. I had to take care of a whole bunch of stuff, but I've done that now, and I'm like, okay, we're good. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream now. I'm gonna stream, and everyone's gonna be happy about it. So, yeah, the chorus game is a thing. I wasn't expecting to make that at all. Like, any of that, but I just sort of, like, opened up Game Maker for some reason and just, like, started spriting. I already had a basis for, like, a simple platformer thing anyway, so I went ahead and just kind of plugged everything in. And just like, oh, there you go. Oops. I have a project. Sometimes you just gotta pull up Game Maker and make sprites. Make 32 by 32 pixel sprites that animate for like multiple poses. Which I can do. I think I was just like, then I just made something really fast. So it's like the core sprites were just really fast. It's like, okay, let's try it. Yeah, yeah, both of us. I mean, granted, I've been doing Not Safe for Work for like a year now. You've been doing. There's one you posted that was really good. Like, I liked it. I didn't comment on it. That was really good, but it was really good. It was the eye one. All I'll say for the stream. That one was really good. I was like, oh, I like this. I like this a little too much, I think. Excuse us, we're being horny on main. Slightly. I'm gonna try healing that here. You're very welcome. I think you follow my private Twitter. I posted images that I'm planning on maybe using for this game on there. Like that's kind of where that's coming from. That's why there's so many. There have been so many images. I could call them bad endings or game over images is what those are. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to implement that yet. Whether they be the same things or if I decide to draw something else along with it. I'm keeping my resolution for the game small for some reason, just because I feel like it. Cool endings. They're pretty cool, alright. Making them has been fun, though. Like, making the actual large images have been fun. They're only 256 by 240 for the pixel size. So, like, my game's resolution is, like, really small. Just for fun. I decided to see what I can do with it. And just kind of see if I can just kind of design with that limitation. I think it's going to keep the image really... game's image really tiny. Yeah, the HUD is there. Like, the HUD is a 256. Is a 256. And I think the actual game window is 192. Oh, don't worry, Onyx. You'll get to use Steiner soon. Only level 10, though. Yeah, you'll... 9's weird. Laboratory to the northwest. Maybe I didn't see that yet. Yeah, if you're doing the lot of cinematics, that sounds like the end of Disc 2. Like I said, I think 9 is good through Disc 2 for the most part. Then it sort of starts... I don't hate it. I don't hate 9. It's not like a game I think it's like wretched or anything. But it's... something about it, I'm just like, I know why people... Like I said, I know why people say it's the best one. It's because they don't want to say 7 is. That might be a terrible thing. I don't know, a terrible thing to say, but you know, it's that is what I not assume, but that's my theory. Okay, it's like northwest. I know it's not that place. Doing PS1 games. Now, remember, Final Fantasy IX is 4 discs, so... But the last disc on a lot of those PS1 RPGs is the final dungeon. If I remember right, that is the case also in 9. So... You're halfway... Maybe more than halfway. Maybe a little more than halfway. You've not met every villain in the game yet, though. Sorry to say. We'll see if you have a better time maybe with the other part. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I know some people who still swear by that game, so... It's weird because it is probably the slowest of the PS1 Final Fantasy games. Alright, I need to heal in a battle. I need to use it in a battle. Virginia, get your FP up. Grab the cat. That works. Go ahead and do a poison. Yeah. I feel that. If you try to, I think if you try to force Marathon FF9, it might not work out very well, so I would just kind of give it a, I'd say give it some time. If you are looking to try to finish it, just kind of let it happen naturally. I think forcing it might make you hate it more. Unless that's what you need. There you go, just like force your way through an entire RPG. I've done it before. I did it with one of those Kemco published RPGs that show up on the multiple shops these days. I think it was Antiquia Lost. Antiquia Lost. I did that. I never want to play another one of those again. Like, I would rather play my own JRPG multiple times over and over again. I'd rather play Silas over and over again, yeah. But Silas is also, like, a really good game, so... I'm not saying that just because I made it. I am saying it because I made it, but... it's also really good. Oh, good job, John. Dying on me. Ah. That could be also... I just drop it. I mean, if you want to play a better RPG, it's Silas. Which is kind of just Grandia, but, you know, not. Silas is my... No, it's, the title is, S-I-L-U-S. Like the corn. No, we did not. No, we did not talk about the Saga Frontier remaster. You don't know how excited I am, but also angry because I have a memory card devoted to Saga Frontier. I've been working through the game slowly for the past like multiple years. It is one of my favorite PlayStation 1 RPGs. It is also very hard to recommend, but I'm going to recommend it anyway. Like, Saga Frontier is fantastic, and my favorite character finally gets his scenario. Fuse is great. All of his, I love that they're using the art. I love that they're using his key art of him flipping you off. It's my favorite thing. I love Fuse. He's my favorite. He gets what type of magic does he get? Like, he gets a special magic. It's I forget which of the 8 he gets. It's but like it's like one that he almost like I think he only get like maybe a couple of characters get it. But like he comes with it. It's actually kind of useful. I think so far I'm gonna say like I'm gonna recommend doing that. As someone who's never played the game, yeah. You've only finished okay, you finished Assailus. I was in the middle of Assailus actually when I was last playing it, so I've beaten Amelia's story, I've beaten T260 story, and I've beaten Red's story. Which are all good. Like, Red's story is amazing, is fantastic. And that final boss is so good. The T260 final boss is really good too. That story's good. That's the robot. Yeah, Farmo stories, yeah. I was just doing them one at a time. Like, I spent 20 hours doing Red's story. Just sort of learning the whole game and just, like, figuring it all out, because it's a complicated little game. But I kind of learned the whole world map, kind of where everything where everything is, how to start a lot of the side quests. Using Red Story, kind of use that knowledge throughout. Plus, in Red Story, you get Fuse automatically without doing the one of the magic quests. And then you also get Lisa, who is like the best character in the game. Lute's good for it because he starts out with like no story. His first story is his last, actually. Oh, I'm gonna look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's going for it. He's going. Oh, but I'm also very excited for that. Saga Frontier is my favorite game in that series, so like I'm very, very excited for it. My other favorite game in that series is coming out on Switch like this week. The Saga Collection comes out like real soon. And you get the that has Saga 1, 2, and 3. I love Saga 1. Saga 1 is my favorite Game Boy RPG. So definitely, that's a good one. Blue? Yeah, Blue's alright. Yeah, he gets the magic. That's all about the magic. Well, really, Saga Frontier is kind of a romancing Saga 4. Like, Onyx, have you played romancing Saga 2 or 3 at all? Because 2 is different. Like, 2 is different. If you like Saga Frontier, I think you should try 3 whenever you get the chance. Like, if it ever goes on sale. I would definitely say, like, try 3 out, because 3 is really good. A friend of mine loves 2, and 2 is a little different, and that's also, like, a really interesting game. But I definitely recommend Romancing Saga 3, if you like Saga Frontier 1. I've still not played Saga Frontier 2, though. I'm saving that one for a rainy day. I don't know about the mobile one, but Scarlet Grace looks interesting. Like that one actually looks real crazy. Yeah, Scarlet Grace looks crazy and like kind of fun. Alright, I am looking for this dungeon. I'm gonna talk to everybody again, see what they tell me. Northwest. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. It's not like Scarlet Grace was the Vita game. That was ported to consoles. There is a Saga mobile game, but it's not the it's not Scarlet Grace. Is it on phones too? I didn't think it was. I thought it was just Vita originally. Okay, Northwest. Yeah, it was a Vita game first. I don't think it's on I have to actually look that up now. I'm gonna find out. Okay, it is on. Okay, it is on. It is on mobile. It was a Vita game. It was a Vita game first. Scarlet Grace looks interesting. Like, that game looks like something. As far as that goes, as far as like mobile in that sense I think that's like perfectly fine. That's a game you buy once and that's it. I like that mobile-wise. I know Witch Spring is one of those games that some people tell me about I should play. I love the Vita. We don't talk. The Vita and the Wii U, I think both are the same camp. Were given bad hand. They were dealt bad hands because the Vita is quite a cool game. I rarely play games on phone. I tend to avoid gacha like the plague, like pretty much entirely. Just kind of uncomfortable with it. The only gacha game I've played is Xenoblade 2, and that game doesn't even have microtransactions. There are occasional phone games I've played, like even I played and not Flappy Bird, but Angry Birds when it came out. I think it has to really be built for a touchscreen. Like it's like I know the thing is to like take JRPG menus and make them just put them as regular touchscreens, but I don't think that quite works for me either. So I can agree with you on that a little bit, but I think there are some that might be all right. Like the other problem is like Tales of Historia. Excuse me. Like some of the Tales of... I did play a little bit of that, but like the combat in that game is just like tap some buttons and let it go. Which, I gotta be honest, is kind of nothing for me. Like, you can tell, like a mobile game can tell the best story if it's just me tapping buttons to make flashy things happen. It's gonna hurt. Even though this right here is tapping buttons to make flashy things happen. I can do it on here. But in that case, it feels like I'm feeding into something that's like... I eventually have to pay for other flashy things to happen instead. At least with this one, I've already paid for it. Did I find it? I think I found it. Hey, Liana, welcome back. We're talking about Saga, which is like the coolest series, and like a remaster of 1, 2, or like a re-release of 1, 2, and 3 is happening. Holy crap. Leyline Observatory. Liana, it took me a long time to find this dungeon, so... Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is a banger. Well, Liana, you played every Final Fantasy game this year, almost. Needs a password. I just wanted to try it. So if you played every Saga game though this year, next year, Liana, you might go insane. You might go nuts. Once you find out what those games do. Hey, look at that! It's a comic book. Cute. That's cute. the game is telling me to go shoot books. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you still have to do. Yeah, you have a little bit. Yeah, you still have 8, 10, 2, 12, 13, 1, 2, and 3. I actually can't wait for you to play 13. I'm looking forward to that. Because I like to see different opinions on Final Fantasy 13 than what happened when it came out. Like, oh wait, that was wrong. FF3. I think you'll like FF3. It is kind of a, it's just a, you know, like FF5 is more robust. But I think you'll enjoy it. Liana, if you do play the, if you play FF3, if you're gonna play the remake version, I recommend the PSP version of it. Radar. Press the square button to scan for hidden items inside treasure chests. Who gets the radar? Found some socks in a drawer. That thing. Leyline Observatory catches your eye. Let's see. The Leyline Observatory is funded by a special organization where we research and study ley lines, an energy network that sustains a planet. By analyzing ley lines, we strive to refine the energy that sustains this planet. If successful, we will be able to deter the decay of this planet, and breathe new life into the environment. May our blood and tears become the blessed rain, and our toil the light that warms the flowering greenery. We must bear the fruits of our research. A memorandum addressed to the night shift staff falls on the floor. 4 of you will be assigned the night shift this month. You must activate the elevator using your name as the password before you begin your shift. P.S. Bryant, please let Inkapilla know. Just gonna do 2 things real quick. Benedict, you're last to leave. Empty the trash before you leave. Sorry. I'm using my notepad, which is your chat, which is chat right now. So what's the using your name as the password before you begin your shift. I know you just picked up Yakuza on sale, right? I think like a couple of the Yakuza games. I picked up 7 on sale. I'm not sure why it went on sale as early as it did, but it did, and I decided to go ahead and do it. because I'm going to skip. I'm going to skip from 0 to 7. Seven looks very interesting. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm very curious about what it's doing plot-wise, because it does look neat. Plus, it's a JRPG, and I'm just gonna play the JRPG. So I was worried with that. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna type some names in and see what happens. I think it'd just be something kind of just keep an eye out on. Oh, like enemy types? Okay. I am completely down for like an RPG that is very modern with random people as random encounters. That sounds like a thing. Like if I do imagine like June, you'd be a good random encounter. Person using the radar. Once you're done, please return it to the locker. I would like to use it to find my ID card. Ooh. Veins circulating the subsurface catches your eye. Let's read it. Underneath the crust of Filgaia lies a network of ley lines which act as blood vessels to supply life energy to the planet. Atop these ley lines lie geological stratum strong points called ley points. It is interesting to note that many guardian shrines can be found on top of ley points. Not only do ley lines circulate the life energy of the planet, it is also assumed that they connect to ley points to amplify the energy mutually. In this sense, the ley lines and ley points are similar to blood vessels and organs in a living organism. This comparison paved the way for the Filgaia theory, which views the planet as one single life entity. Yeah. Though it is similar still to like Wild Arms 1 and 2, they are very similar to how they treat the Spiffin. The planet's bleeding, Clive. By the way, this song is still a banger. Yeah, this song is good. ID card. simulation patterns dating back 1,000 years ago. Tend to revitalize and transform the environment artificially. Uh-oh. I'm even thinking like Wild Arms 2, you get the scanner like pretty late into disc 1. I think you can name all the spell, like, at least in Water Arms 1 you can name them. You probably had a couple different people working on some of that stuff. On different parts of that too. It may not be the same people exactly. What series are you thinking of? Oh, you could do Xenogears Saga Blade. You could do that. Saga's quite long. Saga's quite interesting. It's kind of lengthy. You've already done Xenoblade, so Xenoblade 1. So there's that. You are built. Liana is built different. Sorry, I'm watching John play through Xenogears, and he's having a time. Oh, Beyond Oblivion catches your eye. Demi-humans may look and think like humans, but they are different. Demi-humans, called elves, I can never say that word are said to have once existed on Filgaia. These elves are said to have fought off the demons using the power of guardians. Originally, the elves were a peaceful race, but led by the blacksmith warrior Basim, they fought to save the planet. Other men who were said to have been revered on an epitaph are Vulcanelli, who performed the secret ceremony, and Blavatsky, who had insight about Filgaia. After the end of this bitter war, the elves vanished and no one has heard from them again. According to the one theory, since the elves were closely tied with nature, they are believed to have died off in the decay of the planet. Crap. Are the elves extinct? No one knows for sure. Demi-humans, elves have long been forgotten in the pages of history. Perhaps we will remember them when the planet returns to verdure. Formerly known as the Chalk. The end of the Great War gave birth to the fundamentalism of nature, Bhaskar. Secret ceremonies were held using the power of guardians, and 2 sects of Bhaskar were established. One as a religious group for those who had nowhere to turn to, and the other as restorers of the decayed environment. Shortly after the flames of war had died out, it is said that Bhaskars tried to rejuvenate Filgaia through the use of guardians. Guardians, which were considered to be the power that sustains the world, were attempting to do just that. The Bhaskars were said to have set up chalks, a structure signifying the belief in guardians over the waypoints. These chalks were used to suppress the expansion of the wasteland, and at the same time amplify the guardians' powers while supplying energy to the world. However, the spreading of the wasteland was more severe than expected, and the chalks only worked to delay the decay, instead of revitalizing the environment. These chalks later became referred to as guardian shrines and play a ceremonial role today. The rejuvenation of Filgaia would have to find a new, different approach. Artifacts over memories. Artifacts left behind from the Great War brought about a new power to the human race. Machines capable of activation through the use of will as an extension of oneself. Artifacts from ruins, memories. Otherwise known as arms. Today, arms commonly referred to portable machine weaponry, but originally encompasses the technology used to make them. To this day, no one knows who these memories belong to, but the fact remains that we have come to depend on its powers. So, one more time. Artifacts from ruins, memories, arms. So, I do see actually chat talking about Grandia. Onyx, you're bringing up Grandia a lot. Good job. Excellent. Thank you for being my ally in the Grandia. That was a mimic, wasn't it? Alright. Grandia, I love Grandia. Grandia 1 and 2. I highly recommend both of them. You notice I'm saying both of them. I've actually not played Extreme yet. It's the one I don't have a copy of. And it does have Mark Hamill in the dub. You're alright. But I've just not I don't have it. 3 is fine from what I've played so far. That's all I'll say about it. I've not actually ever beaten it. But 1 and 2 I've played multiple times. 1 is my favorite. If you want me to pick a favorite, it's 1, but 2 is also very good. If you're playing Grandia, though, like, together, I'd recommend, instead of playing Grandia Extreme in 3, to play Lunar 1 and 2 instead. Because the development Game Arts is the developer there. And Grandia 1 is basically Lunar 3. Like, pretty much. I'm just recommending if you're gonna play Grandia 1 and 2, you might as well put in Lunar 1 and 2 at the same time, because they're the same development team. All of you are not recommending the best anime, which is Baccano. Oh wait, I was already here. Good. I do too. Baccano's great. Last time I checked, the books were actually finally being localized, so you can read those too. Birdie the Mighty, awesome. Adult Mag. Hold on. Duran's Diary. She came by again last night. Whenever I'm lost in my labyrinth of contemplation, she reaches out her tiny hands. Who is she? Actually, it may be wrong to define her as a real person. As long as I don't tie myself down with logic, she is just she. I'm at a point where I can't live without her anymore. I can't continue my research without her. I can't concentrate. I want to know more about her. I'm more interested in her than I am in learning the mechanics of the generator. I'm gonna use a Gimel coin. Like a coward. Uh-oh. Yeah, someone mentioned the porno mag earlier on the stream. So I'm like, okay. I'm looking out for it. This game is horny jail. Liana Weiss is here for the porn. Give Liana Weiss porn. Down for the porn. Sonic Adventure 2 porn. Sealed by magic. Use duplicator. Oh, shoot. We have to be... Wait. Can't look at the porn? Huh. Do I need to be level 8? I am level 18, huh? I don't know. Huh. Under 18. I am level 18. I mean, I know that's age, but do characters have ages in this game? That'd be funny if they do, though. Well, I guess we'll come back. I used a duplicator on it, but it was worth it. Ha. Uh-oh. Oh, we're Clive and Gallo 17? Oh. That could be the case. Cadmon. So far, this is pretty good, soundtrack-wise. It's not really a surprise though, because like 1 and 2 are both good soundtracks as well. Adam Cadmon. Tube Land. Tube World. The guiding word. The guiding word is the magical password. The guiding word is my name and the key to open the gate. The guiding word will be lost in the sea of words if we rely on conventional wisdom. How can Fagaia possibly be a living planet? The theory that tries to answer this extremely simple yet difficult proposition is the Fagaia theory. In order for life forms to continue existing on Fagaia, it is necessary for the life form to regulate itself. Every species of life form work together as a single organism to control the planet's environment. Surprisingly, there have been cases of self-cleansing, where foreign elements have been expelled. This function is very similar to ours. From a universal standpoint, Fagaia is regarded as a single life entity. Currently, the Fagaia theory is moving forward with the systemization. By regarding the planet as a life form, there are also plans to heal or revitalize the environment. We look forward to the results of this test research. Just gonna guess. No. Is that the name on there? Cadmon. Okay. I got a letter wrong. Cadmon. No? You check something. There we go. Uh-oh. 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 Plot. Just gonna... Oh, really? Okay, so... Pretty alright. Uh-oh. I didn't advance that dialogue. There you go. There you go. Don't stop. Don't stop. No. Who's that? Oh. Asgard. Well. That's a, it's either Graph from, Xenogears, or it's, Nemesis from, not Nemesis, but, shoot, what's the big guy's name from Resident Evil 2? Mr. X? I almost called him Mr. T. just said it's either Graf or it's Mr. X. Like I said, I almost called him Mr. T. I'm gonna call him Mr. T from now on. I just want to do that. His name is no longer Mr. X, it's now Mr. T. By the way, Jetstorm4 Sunday, I did catch you there earlier. I don't know if I said hi or not. Hello. Pity to Leon. I'm gonna call Mr. X. I mean, that's the best name. It's better than any name that Capcom can come up with. Okay, so anytime I see the words Iron Fist, I just think of the Coheed and Cambria song, Iron Fist, which, so I just think the lyrics there. It's goddamn this cursed Iron Fist, so that's what I think of every time. It's one of the weird things that my mind does. I know it's like a tyrant is the actual name of the enemy in RE. But just know that whenever I see Iron Fist, I think, goddamn this cursed Iron Fist, like that. Whenever you have a JRPG with like battles, like in chains, you get like a 2-chain battle. I shout 2 chains just because that's what I do. Because I am a certified dork. That's what I do. I'm gonna build up this barrier knuckle. And then, is there anything else I do weird for RPGs? T103. It's alright. I know in the final boss of DuckTales 2, which is another Capcom game, the final boss of that game is a variant of the D1000 D1000 series. If anyone knows the final boss of DuckTales 2 is, it's a liquefied metal duck called the D1000. Oh no, he's erecting his barrier. If anyone's ever played DuckTales. Someone tells me something big's coming up. I'm gonna defend. D, I think, stands for duck. But it's like, it's a Terminator 1000. It's the T-1000. Duckinator. It probably does, actually. So it's a big guy. What if it's like 2 robots in a trench coat? Is what this guy is. Like 2 little robots standing like on each other's shoulders, or one standing on the other's shoulder. See if I can build up stuff. Oh. That worked. Hey, it's her. It's a good party. Uh-oh. Oh. Good job, Onyx. You're doing the work that you gotta do of the side content. There we go. That kid has a panda backpack. That kid knows what's up. Janice, the golem thingy, and the weird threesome. Global environmental control. Going to Humphreys Peak. South of here. Uh-oh. Oh. Hmm. It is the guy in the back during the shutdown song. South of here. It's like I'm not into this at all. So, south of here? That's why I get lost. Let me try to find this place first. Sign. Ambush. They're just floating. It's okay, I can't whistle either. These things poison. Oh, okay. I can't even do that, so. You're doing better than I can. There we go. I can snap. That I can do. I used to be able to snap better with my left hand. I can't really do it anymore, but I used to be able to snap with both hands. What was this place called? I think we made it to our town. Look, paved road. Humphreys Peak. Humphreys Peak. I know that I should go that way, but I should also explore. See if there's anything cool. Oh shoot, there's a child in here. I can't see them. Oh no, it's not a child, it's a small animal. That was neat. Gonna get a couple of oh, sneezing. Yeah, I muted the sneeze, yeah. Just so it doesn't like hit the mic, you know, so it's just, you all don't hear me sneezing. Oh my gosh, it's a religion that just like, yeah, we don't really believe in God, we just go around helping people. No, I did sneeze. I just muted. I've been doing that actually when I do sneeze on stream. Try to at least. Yo, we're going to June's house. It's house with a blue roof on it. Let's do it. Hey June, we're coming to your house. Didn't catch cold, been helping mommy, but still hate celery. So Liana's gonna come to your house, eat all your snacks, put her feet on the coffee table, and end up calling you a bitch. Got it. She'll probably do the same with me, actually. Yeah. But this MIDI piano. Books without pictures are boring. The Yggdrasil Project. Someone tells me to use an item again. Oh boy, he's getting into he got into unethical science. The Game Awards. Guess I better time a stream at the same time so I don't have to watch it. Might do that. Malik's in unethical science. That's okay. I'm also into unethical science to put girls in tubes. Vein of gems in the Guardian Shrine. grab bag. What does that do? Packed with EXP. Interesting. An EXP item. Free in time. I like free ends in JRPGs. They're fun. West of here. Stations. We actually have a couple locations we can go. I'll probably talk to everybody again next time I play. Crevasse, northwest of here. Phil's diary. April 13th, cloudy. Today's the anniversary of Alice's death, but it feels like just any other day. Perhaps time doesn't heal pain. Or am I a pitiless mother? Either way, it's still sad how I don't have a clear-cut sense of my feelings. This would be troubling me if Alice was still alive today. I would have been too busy running around tending to the needs of a 10-year-old girl. So I cannot help dreaming that Alice will one day return. That was odd. Just a odd journal. I'm gonna increase Iffy's attack. Whew! Already costing a lot for the next upgrade. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. And then I'll... save. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for tonight, so we'll do the closing.
I can still recall the smell of smoke from rusting guns, lying here beneath this starry desert sky. Tired from the fight, I fall into a slumber with the memories of days gone by. What was the name I called out in my dream? Guess for now only heaven knows.
Oh, that's okay. We can talk about anything kind of in the stream itself. Play the JRPG while we just kind of have fun, hang out and do whatever. I haven't streamed, so yeah, this is like my first stream in like a week. Like I said from before, I might make an excuse to stream like multiple times this week now, since I'm able to do that right now. I might take this opportunity to do that. But no, thank you all for coming out. I will see you all tomorrow for the Game Awards, where I will just play Wild Arms 3, maybe? I'm actually thinking about streaming Wild Arms 3. Maybe just play that instead. That sounds like a better use of our time than watching the Game Awards. Although, I will admit, it's fun to rag on the Game Awards, so if somebody's watching the Game Awards at the same time and tells me what happens, that'd be okay too. I'd be alright with that. If you do that. But I will, I'll go ahead and let y'all go for this evening. So thank y'all very much, and I'll have a good rest of the evening or rest of the day, whatever's going on. Good luck on projects and good luck on Final Fantasy IX. And I will check y'all out later. Rad. Alright. So thank y'all very much, and good night. I'm going to sleep.